Hey there, folks! Welcome back to Hand of Fate. I'm Rogue Postal, and today we're doing Endless Mode. Since we've beaten the dealer, we're just going to see how long we can go for, basically. That's all Endless Mode is. It has all the cards that we've unlocked, and the plan is to use some of these, I guess different classes would be the best way to describe it. And my goal here is, we're going to see how far we can go. Play with the goal of staying alive, obviously, unless, of course, it's a card that has a token we can unlock, and then we're just going to play for the token. So let's start with Soldier's Training. Chance card events are more difficult, but we do increase damage as our combo meter rises, even more than normal. And of course, there's Soldier's Training number 1 is an extra card that's in the deck. Besides that, we have everything.
As long as you play and persist, we will continue to draw closer to a resolution.
Okay,
Very few have come close to unraveling the game, mind you. And none have succeeded.
I wish he wouldn't say things like that after we won, but anyway, just as we got bonuses when we defeated certain bosses and got different items from him, we still have all those in effect. So, Depth of Night. Once per encounter, the player may choose to discard a randomly drawn monster card and draw again. So that's pretty...
Are you sure that's the right approach?
Instead of our heavy armor, if I can switch that back, I'm going to do it. And High Constitution, whenever we heal for food, we heal for twice that amount. Nope, we just straight up lost the heavy armor. Wow. Alright. I've learned already. Oh, the Demon Trader. He's in need of spiritual fulfillment. Trade you another magical item for it? I mean, yeah, I'd love to, but I only have one blessing. The demon does not look pleased. With a flick of a claw, you are thrown into a fiery pit. You wake in the morning and realize it was only a dream. Or was it? Oh, I don't think... My apologies, I don't think this video is being... Not everything's being shown. Let me screw with that. Still kind of new to this. I apologize. Alright, that looks better. Okay. Off we go again. How many times will we get this card without helmets? No, I won't even read it. They want helmets. We don't have them.
Some you'll wish you'd left untouched.
We do have a helmet. Okay. Well, we already lost the heavy armor. What helmet do we have? Yeah, sure, why not? We hand over a helmet and they give us a food. We get 2 food gain cards. Oh, the Soldier's
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
Was our starting helmet, probably because we're the Soldier. The Soldier passed the helmet around, each trying it on. This is a strange looking thing, but I guess it'll do the job. Ah, you want a second helmet? Okay, so we need to give them multiple helmets. We don't have it. Soldier's turn to leave. One of them remarks, "Leave that old thing behind. Take this weapon. It's my spare." Just, no. I don't want it. You're terrible, and I hate you. Yeah, we're not going to Secret Society. I want to see how far down we can go. After losing our helmet and our armor.
I'm sure you'll leave this one in time. You do not seem to have the temperament for friends, even in the animal kingdom.
So Dealer's Spite, you feel it chill in your soul as you sense the powers of darkness growing ever stronger. I think things, yeah, he adds more difficult stuff to the deck every time we go down. And I don't know if this... I think that happens every time we go down a floor. Twisted Canyon. We can find a better weapon. Why not?
Choose from these options.
A mace? Sure, why not? I guess it's slower, but I guess it's technically better. We find an old altar on top of a hill. The gods of the old religion are powerful yet unpredictable in their favors. Do we wish to pray at the altar? Of course we do. regret this? 3? Why not 3? On bended knee, you beseech the gods to aid you in your quest. A distant rumbling and a flash of lightning answers your prayer. Okay.
Very nice indeed.
I think we learned a while ago that we don't always stun people, but if we get the ability, we can do a lot of damage to them. A tree falls across your path suddenly, blocking the way ahead. The dealer draws a monster card. 3 of dust. Did I have the chance to redo that? I bet you I did, but I'm okay with it. Weapons bristle from the trees around you, their wielders' faces obscured by the undergrowth. Give us all your gold or die. No thank you. You shout a battle cry and raise your weapon. We should also have a shield. I hope I'm correct about that. Okay, it looks like I am. Then I have nothing to fear from a few bandits. Yeah, we have the killing streak ring. Sadly, we lost the helmet that I think that bonus of you do more damage as the combo goes on came from our original helmet. That I have foolishly lost. Alright, draw 3. Choose to discard or put back on the top. And this is for the armory. A mace, a ring of peace, and the Inferno potion. Bottom is A. The bottom it is. 10 food. And 30 gold. I mean, a mace isn't that impressive. I'm not sure what the Ring of Peace does, but it's not worth saving on a whim. And the Inferno potion is... that's alright. Clearly they all live without it. We find the metal ore. Why not? Something glitters in the dim sunlight that reaches the base of the cavern. Let's get it. In the gloom of the narrow canyon, you find the old remains of a wooden cart, apparently having fallen down years ago. You find nothing of worth except a chunk of glittering metallic ore. It might not sell for much in its current state, but perhaps you can find someone who can use it. You take it and make your way back up the path. Ah, I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Nothing more pleasing than the smell of salt water and the rush of wind, is there?
What about victory? Alright, let's board the ship. Go to continue your journey. I think we're about to be attacked. Oh, no. Just the dealer's spite. That's fine. Bunch of plague, couple of skulls. And... ooh, a curse. I don't want that.
I appreciate your ingenuity. I look forward to seeing how you approach this particular challenge.
This is new to me. In combat, every dying enemy has a 40% chance to drop a bomb. So, in combat, every enemy is gonna drop a bomb when they die. That's how I'm gonna... that's the only way I can do it. Otherwise, I'm gonna get hit by every bomb.
What brings you to play the game? Ha, I know you will not tell me. Like all the rest, you are silent.
So yeah, we can descend into the underworld like one more level. I remember this. You return to the underworld totem you've discovered. How far into the underworld will you have to descend to find the source of these disturbances? Absolutely we'll descend. We've only gone once. 2 monsters. The early levels of the underworld are filled with hell beasts and others who have been pulled through portals, so we're not that far along. Can I redraw? It says I can. Let's try it. Dust and oh yeah. We made the correct choice. Ah, I thought we were gonna beat him to it. I do love the Batman-esque movement when our combo gets up there. We just kind of dash. Oh, the bombs, right, holy crap. I love how quickly I forget about that. Alright. It looks like you have a while before they explode, so that's a lot less worrisome. Alright, the level of the underworld is cleared, but how many more lurk below? I don't know. Probably 1,000. Knowing my luck. 90 gold. Full health. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Absolutely approach the shop. Okay, little higher prices. We didn't get attacked. That's always good. What do you have? The Blood Crescent? I mean, I'm not against it. Left bumper to perform a killing blow that also drains your health. Maybe I am. Mercenary contract, we can get a bunch of gold. Skeleton King's sword. Right. Heal the wielder. That's the one we're going for then. Can knock enemies down. Armor level is increased, but it slows us down. So just the sword. I'm okay with that.
What will you do with that?
Equip it. And we're selling the mace. I like the Fine Blade because it's faster. I think over time it would do more damage. Alright, we have Killing Streak, the Ring of Hindsight, and the Merchant's Ring. Random shield. Okay. That's it. We're not gonna dally.
Can you walk in the shadows and seek the light?
As you travel the dark streets of Steegle one night, a nobleman atop a mighty steed nearly knocks you down. We're in Steegle a lot. It seems like a crappy place. Alright, humbly apologize or steal from him again. I mean, I enjoy trying to steal from him. Crap, it moved really slow for that. I honestly think it's 3. But I might be biased. Oh, I'm so glad I'm right. You regain your feet and leap onto the horse, feigning attempts to attack the rider. He easily rebuffs you while you reach into his satchel and steal treasure. Okay, we received double the food with only half the gold. I mean, that's kind of... it's backfired on us before, to say the least. Nope, not back to the shop. You won't have anything new. Can we go again?
Let us stake a token on their
absolutely.
foolishness.
Why not? Dust in Hell? I feel okay with that. I haven't seen as many of the red unblockable attacks as I kind of expected. It says while they do it right behind me. No thanks on the bomb. Just punch him in the back of the head. Alright, we've cleared that level of the underworld. Actually, I kind of want to do one more pass of it. Just to see if it says anything different.
I will happily wager on the outcome. I do not think you have what it takes.
You descend into the underworld. As you delve deeper, hell beasts are plentiful. Perfect. Yeah, okay. I see. Well, hopefully he can kill the plague guys. But no thanks. Wait, did I parry that? Oh, that's terrifying. Come on, hit him. Yep, you can parry that. I had no idea. Oh, why did the sound like that? Oh, well, I hope that doesn't keep happening. Wow. If it keeps happening, we'll end the video early and then come back. Oh no. My computer has started doing that, and I don't know why. Alright. Let's... One more. Just one more. That's it.
This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
Oh, I'm so glad. You finally arrive at the heart of the underworld and confront the cause of these disruptions. It's like... Oh. I mean, I can redraw this? Oh, absolutely. It's still better than a Lich. 2 of Dust beats a Lich all day long. But, you know, joke's still kind of on me. We can survive, probably. Maybe they can all kill each other. Or me. Maybe they can just kill me. Get rid of the throwing knife guys first. I don't like being stuck in a corner. Gosh, I can only imagine how terrible this would be with a Lich involved. As in, like, we'd probably be dead by now. Saw it too late. I'm stuck! I'm literally stuck. Okay. Oh, and they're not hurting the rats. That's actually really unfortunate. I keep seeing something we can parry, and then somebody else doesn't have a parryable attack. And I'm locked into the animation. Like this! That was not a lot of health. There's just one from every enemy, so we should have done that much earlier. We get the token. With the Hellbeast and supposedly the Lich defeated, the underworld begins to crumble and erode. The eruptions in the ground propel you back to the surface as though borne by a geyser, and we get a token. Sadly, the downside to Endless Mode is that we don't get the card right now. It makes more sense to me that we would, but we can't have everything. So when we die, and we will, we'll find out what we got. The nobleman approaches on a chariot as you walk the streets of Stiegel. He notices you and comes to a stop. Should we sell our armor to the nobleman for money? No, we only get half money. No. Survival's the name of the game.
There's a token in it for you if you
auction.
win.
Okay. Yeah, why not? Let's bid some blood. 60 health. It's our only option. We gotta pay even if we lose. So we're down to 36. We get the lowest possible chance for success. And it's number 4. I was not certain about that at all. You're successful in your bid. The strange creature returns and says your item will be gift wrapped and sent to you. The card's token is ours. And we disappear before the vampires decide to take any further interest in us. Thank you, desktop audio. Really glad you keep cutting out. Down we go. Yeah, exit the cave, that's it. I guess out we go. Alright, I see a jack in there. We have to hit A, and we get cursed again. Oh, good.
Another curse on the table.
Minus
Let us see
10%
how
maximum
you deal
health
with it.
whenever the player gains a new curse.
Did
The fact
you
that that
expect
counts
me to
is
tell your
crappy.
fortune? No. A fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their
All right,
own
hush.
lies. Of course, I
monster
am
cards.
different. My powers are genuine.
I'm gonna try to talk around him. Alright, ornate, coffin, main burial chamber, definitely guarded. Dust and plague, I'm okay with it. Sure, let's attempt to take them by surprise. That was a terrible choice. An awful choice. I'll take a failure. Just means nothing happens. We're spotted, and then we actually have to do the fight. Okay, there's traps in this room. Keep standing on and nearby. Enjoy the bomb. Oh my god. It's gotta go. Why? I don't know what poison effect I was hit by. I'm sure it's just, you know, me being ignorant and not paying enough attention. 2 gain cards and 1 equipment card. 5 max health, sure.
If you gain health, then I work harder to take it.
5 gold. 1 gold per ring, including this one after every encounter, split in half. So 2. Alright.
Win
did we
this
fail at doing
and claim
here?
my token.
More news from our friend the Highbinder. He appears to feel guilty about the bandits that jumped you back in Nulwich. I'm sure if he'd seen you, he'd know that there's no need for guilt. He brings word of a cult of lizardmen who worship the Kraken as a watery deity of their kind. A disturbing thought, I know. Head out to the swamps and see if they can tell us anything about the Kraken. We just had to talk to him? I don't like these cards that all you have to do is talk. Be bloody careful. These days you are 100% of my clientele. Aw, thanks for caring. And we get the card's token. Well, at least we got another token. That's the plus side. seen this in a while. Yep, Plague and Plague. I'm sure we could reshuffle it, but it's Ratmen hunting. It would be super weird. We got something else. No trap story about. Just ranged bastards. They're all gone. One less thing to worry about. Oh. Good, I was worried about getting blown up. One food gain card, so double the amount of food, too. All the times I wanted, like, 10 food, just so we never have to worry about it again. The Maiden. Alright, let's get some max health, try to stay alive. Yep, longer life. Back to where we were. Great start. I thought you could also ask her for blessings. I would have done that had I thought about it. And a maze of traps. Let's go to that.
A voyage across the ocean.
Oh, not yet.
Merely a trip down the river.
We'll do this and then one more floor or death.
A challenge for you, and a token if you succeed.
Okay, this is the Goblin King's treasure, so we're going to be attacked during this. And I'm going to try not to run out of the first exit that I see like an idiot. So no standing around and getting the lay of the land. Okay, I see an exit. I'm an idiot. But I don't want to go to it. Am I missing? That looks like a treasure chest. Okay, we got it. Now to the exit. Why didn't I roll? I've also realized nobody attacked us that entire time. Okay. We exit the vault and take stock of the wealth that we pilfered from the treasure chest. We get 3 gain cards and the token. Draw 2, so keep 1. Skeleton King shield, so a better shield or some sort of helmet. What's it do?
A valuable insight into the wheels of chance that may help you avoid disaster.
Yes.
You could really use some help with that.
I mean, we have a shield. It's fine. I don't need a... We're taking... You know what? I want the Skeleton King shield just because... Yeah, it can actually stun people, but this is new, so we're taking it.
Every rule and whim that benefits me has
discard
its
or put
counterpoint
back
in the
on the
player's
top.
favor.
And I can't... Okay, it won't tell me what they do, so... Bottom they go. Berserker Ring, Hag's Wraps, Ring of Punishment. Top. Why not? And half of 7 gold. Brilliant. Hopefully, we don't get cursed on the way down. And then we find a place where we can get rid of curses.
Sail away and see what you will find.
Yep. Mages, some plague. Traps grow deadlier. That's not terrible. I
Little
stand
pleases
corrected.
me more than watching your attempt
Because
to
it's a
wriggle
curse.
away from bad luck.
That's crap. Come on. That's not the call for the priest. But it might still do it.
At their heart, all games are about power, are they not?
Alright.
The acquiring of power, the retaining of power, and most importantly, the use of power.
So, actually, this clairvoyant helm might be useful here, because I think having something bad happen, yes, something about the place dulls our senses for a while, and you forget your quest, and even the path that brought you on this place. I know I kind of skipped through it. So, maybe just a normal success would be good. Or a huge failure, that's probably the best. Sensing a hidden malice about the place, you turn and try to find your way back out of town. You somehow lose your way and end up heading further into the crowds. Okay. Nothing lost yet.
A choice. Select your desire.
Okay, you pass rows of preserved bodies, some born mutants at birth, others simply creatures that you've never seen before. You continue to browse under their lifeless stares. Okay, among ancient devices and broken trinkets, you come across the torn remnants of an enchanted map. Alright. Upon closer inspection, you realize that it reveals some of the surrounding countryside. I think that's probably not exactly what we wanted. But still... no, we just get mapping. Alright. We find ourselves standing at the edge of a forest, the sounds of the crowd behind you. Oh, I'm about ready to look up the order that we need for that. Which might be cheap, but I'm kind of okay
Feast,
with it.
famine, and everything in between.
Greetings, stranger. The winter has been hard for my family this year. In the forest behind her, you sense movement. Let's give her 5 food. The woman takes your food eagerly, passing it to some children who suddenly rush from the forest, hands outstretched. Alright, you've given us enough food to survive the winter, stranger. Why does she only need 5 and the priest needs like 1,000? She retrieves a sack from behind a bush. This was my husband's before he died. Please accept it as thanks. Alright. Each strike inflicts a curse, slowing and weakening your opponent. That's good. The woman speaks at length as what she's seen and heard recently. Lost in the desert. We're not going to go there. Try to get rid of this curse. Because the lose health every time you get cursed curse is by far the worst. Kind of rhymed, didn't it? I hate it. Yep. 40. Get rid of it. Just making sure it's the right thing. Ah, that one's 400. I don't mind the bombs. I'd also like to get rid of... Sorry. This one. Ring of Engorging. We also have that Master Ring that gives us... It was giving us 2 gold every time we finished an encounter, and now it's going to give us 4. It's for every ring. So, I really don't see a problem with that.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
That's good. Let's make our way through the Hunting Ratman. And then we are going to stop the video on the next level. And we'll pick it up shortly. See how deep we can get.
Six
I hit
little
A
ratmen
before I realized
fleeing from the night.
that I could redo this. At least they don't have much health. Oh gosh. I hadn't rolled into that bomb. Glad I rolled through it as well. 40% proc enough? I thought it was every guy. Alright, 1 food gain card. Anytime. There we go, 5. Okay. It's not the greatest. Alright.
It's better than trudging along a muddy road. Certainly.
We are going to end here for right now, but don't worry, we will be continuing down and down and down. For no other reason than I want to see those tokens when we eventually get them. So, we lose 3 gold. That's not a terrible way to start this off.
Do you understand what it is we do now? Or did I rush you through the rules, pushing you into the play before you were prepared?
No, I'm alright. I just need a break, that's all. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you come back and see how far we go.